amazing. Like, I can't even put it in words.
Everything.
We are not ready to drop the mic just yet. Welcome to the second round of the NBA Draft 2021, presented by State Farm. 2 minutes between picks here, and for the first time tonight, we will hear from the NBA champion Milwaukee Bucks, who have the first pick of the second round. Here's Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum.
Hello, everyone. It's so good to be back in my hometown of Brooklyn, New York. Thank you for joining us for the second round of the draft as we continue to welcome these young men into the NBA family. With the 31st pick in the 2021 NBA Draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Isaiah Todd from Baltimore, Maryland, and the NBA G League Ignite.
Been a strong night for G League Ignite as Isaiah Todd is taken.
Yeah, he can step out and stretch the floor. I mean, that's his NBA skills, 6'9", 6'10", very fluid, really good balance. And, you know, he was once the #1 player in his high school class. Maybe came a little bit too quickly, but did a great job of, you know, bouncing back during his G League Ignite season. I think he's got a little bit of Kyle Kuzma in his game when you look at the versatility, the way he moves, and how he can step out and shoot the ball.
I hope Kyle Kuzma with a better IQ.
You might have seen, too, the graphic on that last pick that the Bucks just made. The proposed trade would send him to Indiana. So now the Bucks have made the pick on its way to Indiana. But, boy, what a remarkable season, what a playoff run, and what a championship. First time in a half century for the Bucks.
Now Booker throws it up for Ayton. Shot blocked by Antetokounmpo. What a block from Giannis. Antetokounmpo throws it down. Giannis on the alley-oop.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, you see the emotion. Stay in Milwaukee. They built around him, the celebration. Absolutely chaos and joy and celebration, the Milwaukee championship that he brought back there. And by the way, you know, I love that he got the 50 points and he went in the line to a certain restaurant and ordered exactly 50 chicken nuggets, not 49, not 51 exactly. He celebrated being able to eat corn dogs. I mean, he's just a dynamic, charismatic guy, and he led them to the championship.
An incredible story. And, you know, ESPN's Jonathan Gavoni was really on the ground floor, was one of the first people to ever interview or write about him. And I remember him sending me old grainy footage of this second division Greek league, and I was breaking down film like, man, it doesn't look like he belongs at this level. And I don't think anyone could expect that, as you see the resume here, he would be, you know, the MVP or most improved player, defensive player in the year. The list goes on, and now an NBA champion. But you got to tip your cap to his work ethic.
Oh, most dominant player in the NBA. Look, Giannis has gained all the respect in the world. Right now, today, if he retired, he's the top 10 power forward of all time.
And the
Carry
patience,
on, Jay.
the patience paid off. Nick's pick coming.
We have a planned trade.
Oh,
As part of a trade to be finalized later, the Phoenix Suns will trade the draft rights to Day'Ron Sharpe, the 29th pick, to the Brooklyn Nets. With the 32nd pick in the 2021 NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Jeremiah Robinson Earl from Villanova University.
Out of that Jay Wright system. And this pick, we're told, is going to go to Oklahoma City. What do you think about Jeremiah Robinson Earl?
Well, another guy who is really kind of a complete player. He's an excellent pick-and-roll defender. Just really smart in that regard. 6'9", his arms match his size. He's got a 6'9" wingspan. He just knows how to play. He can shoot it, and he can put it on the deck. He's a good passer, an excellent team guy that's going to fit in on any team, a great culture guy. But his pick-and-roll defense, I think, is the best part of his game. It's not like he gets steals or anything like that, steals and blocks. from his defense in that regard, but he's really smart in the way he handles it. One of the best pick-and-roll defenders, I thought, in college basketball last year.
I mean, it's really disturbing that he even dropped to the second round, in my opinion. When I watched him play last year in the tournament, he was one of, if not their most consistent player offensively. Nice 15-foot jumper, and most importantly, he has that dog, that tenacity mentality. He knows how to play man-to-man defense, because we all know that that's what Jay Wright teaches over there. How to man-to-man, great help defender. Yes, he's a little undersized, but he's 6'9", 6'8", but he plays like he's 7'2" at times.
It's probably to Mike's point earlier about Ayo Dosunmu that Jeremiah Robinson-Earl does everything well, but the question is, does he have that elite NBA skill in any one area? And the answer is probably no, but he's going to play in the NBA for a long time, and there's not that big of a deal between 32 and 26. He's going to play in the league for it and have a really terrific career, I think.
Magic back on the clock now. Orlando has taken Jalen Suggs and Franz Wagner earlier. Both of those picks in the top 8. So Orlando has been quiet for a while. And I know I brought up Ayo a couple of times tonight. I think somebody's about to steal him. I don't know if it'll be here with the picks that they've already made, but I think that dude's going to be a really good player in the league. See who the Magic take here.
With the 33rd pick in the 2021 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Jason Preston from Ohio University.
This pick is going to the Clippers, and I would have given anything if this pick had gone to the Detroit Pistons. I'll tell you why in a minute. Tell me about Jason Preston as a player.
Well, he's a great story. I mean, he hardly played in high school and was a total unknown and played AAU ball, sent tapes out, all that stuff, winds up going to Ohio U and has a fantastic career. Almost single-handedly beat Illinois at Assembly Hall. It was fabulous. And he's got triple-double ability, excellent passer, pretty good size, about 6'5". Not a great shooter, but he knows how to play. He's a really good point guard.
He grew up, his mom was a huge Pistons fan, and Jason was making his claim to fame being a blogger about the Detroit Pistons, even though he was living in the Orlando area. As Jay mentioned, didn't play much in high school. He averaged about 2 points a game as a senior because he's about 6 feet tall and weighed 140 pounds. He was going to UCF just as a student, not even playing. And a buddy called him up and said, hey, I need a guy to come and travel and play in an AAU tournament. He played well, wound up at one of the prep schools, and from there he went to Ohio U and now is taken in the draft by Orlando, fittingly enough, because after his mom passed away, he was living with some friends in Orlando, so he is now selected by the Magic. Can't help but root for a guy like that.
No question.
Jason Preston being selected with the 33rd pick overall. Bobcat, now Magic. Draft is a Magic night, isn't it?